guys, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to yet another video where I cannot stop talking about Midnights by Taylor Swift. And so I actually found a prompt of some questions on Twitter. It is from, drumroll please, VYR Swifty, and I was like, you know what, this was getting passed around, and so I definitely wanted to sit down and do this for you guys, and the word limit on Twitter would just, it wouldn't be enough for me to answer these, honestly, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and sit down, film a video, you know. Can I ask you a question? Have you ever had someone kiss you in a crowded room? Okay, sorry, I love questions so much, but I had to make the Midnights reference, so there's 20 questions. We're just gonna go through, and I feel like this is a good way to talk about Midnights, but not have like a 3-hour long video. Okay, so number one is, what is your favorite song on Midnights? And honestly, I can say that I have a favorite fixation on like a different song every single day. Like today, I am absolutely like obsessed with like the Labyrinth vibe. And I don't know if it's because like the weather, like I feel like the weather can affect your favorite songs. Like today it's kind of like cloudy out and like, you know, I just feel like it's like chilly out. It kind of just like sets the tone for the song. And like, I don't know, as silly as that might sound, I'm very much that person who likes to fully like feel the song. And Labyrinth was one of my absolute favorites from the absolute get-go. Like I heard that song, I was like, oh my god. When I said that I was going to love this song, like I fully love this song. Like Taylor saying, oh no, like truly one of the greatest wonders of the world. I've really been spiraling over You're on Your Own, Kid. Literally all of them. Somebody, I said, I saw somebody say the other day, they were like, this is almost a perfect like non-skip album. I'm like, I could not skip one song on this album if like I tried. Like it is all so good. It's so all impactful that you literally cannot pick one of your favorites. Labyrinth is literally elite for me, but I love them all. Like literally love them all. Maroon. Listen, Taylor's vocals in Maroon, I can't. Like every time I hear that song, it's like the very first time I'm hearing it. So honestly, all of them. I know that's very stereotypical to say, but like I have to say all of them. What is your favorite lyric? So I will tell you a couple that I've been absolutely spiraling over recently. Okay. I have some written down, but dear reader, if it feels like a trap, you're already in one. I absolutely love that. Dear reader, bend when you can, snap when you have to. Dear reader is absolutely one of my favorite songs on this album. Like, absolutely. And I feel like a lot of people are also spiraling over like Too Soft for All of It, but truly the line that I'm fixated over like in full is that, but it's to you I can admit that I'm just too soft for all of it. Like she's like, I'm very vulnerable with you. Like, you know my heart better than like anyone who's like, you know, in the flashing lights and all that, they don't really understand like my heart and that this really affects me, or, you know, I'm just too soft for all of this. Like, and she's open and honest with her partner about that. And I think that that is so incredibly beautiful, special, something that is absolutely priceless. Like you cannot put a price tag on feeling vulnerable and safe and comforted by somebody. And so that's one of my favorite lyrics. I also, listen. Okay. I feel like this is one of my favorite lyrics too. I'm looking them up because I just don't want to get them wrong. Addicted to betrayal, but you're relevant. You're terrified to look down, from Karma. And can I just say I absolutely love the vibe and the twist that she put on Karma. Like, I was listening to Colleen Ballinger talk about this. Colleen is my absolute favorite creator. Like, I love her, watch her vlogs on a nightly basis. Like, literally. So I'm so excited that she loves this album. But what I was gonna say about that is, like, I love the point that she made to her audience that Taylor just absolutely, like, spun the meaning of karma around. She's not like, you did this to me, karma's gonna get you. But in retrospect, she's like, karma is like this to me. Like, you can say all these things to me, you can say anything you want about me, but like at the end of the day, like, karma is my boyfriend. Like, karma is like, you know, the breeze in my hair on the weekend. Karma's my cat laying on my lap because I know it loves me. Like, those things in her life that make her feel safe. Like, I absolutely love that, and I relate so freaking much. Another lyric I absolutely love is, they're bringing up my history, but you weren't even listening. Like, that's so powerful to me. Like, Taylor, I'm not listening either, baby. Like, love you for you. Number 3 is your favorite album edition. So I'm guessing it means, you know, other than like the Moonstone, like, what is your favorite? And Mahogany. I love the Mahogany vinyl. I actually just posted a video today. When I'm filming this, it'll be today. But it's up on my channel now, but I filmed me showing you every single like edition. But I was actually surprised that the Mahogany wasn't like a richer, darker color of brown. Instead of, you know, it was like almost like a yellowish. But cover-wise, Mahogany is my favorite, and I would definitely say that the Blood Moon absolutely knocked it out of the park with the coloring of the vinyl. So, favorite Midnight's Mayhem with Me track reveal episode. Karma, because she was laughing at us. Like, you could tell that she was just like eating it up. She's like, yeah, I got you. What is your favorite music video so far? Okay, so we have Bejeweled and we have Antihero so far, and I would definitely say Antihero because I feel like it's so important and it's very vulnerable and relatable and so important for society to see. Like, everybody here, I'm gonna go on my little rant. Taylor, of course, is in the limelight, and of course, people probably think that Taylor has a perfect life because she has, you know, a beautiful face and she has, you know, money and, you know, all this stuff. But the things in life that she still has, those insecurities in her life, and she still has those things that, you know, bother her in life. And I just think that that is so important for people to hear. And like, Taylor has ghosts in her life too, like, just like everybody else. Which song do you wish had a music video? I personally, Sweet Nothing. Like, Sweet Nothing, I need a music video for it right now. Which song did you memorize all the lyrics to first? I think it was Lavender Haze. Which song makes you feel the happiest? Karma, but also Lavender Haze. Lavender Haze, my mom and I like drove around the day after it came out, and we were absolutely vibing. Like, just got in my car and like blasting this album on repeat. And we just like love the buildup of it so much, and it's just like a core memory of like my mom and I just like being like, oh my god, this song right here. And I would definitely say Paris also, Justice for Paris. Oh my god, this little piece of hair is sticking out and it's really irking me, so okay, there we go, just fixed it. Okay, what song makes you feel all the feels? Sweet Nothing. Sweet Nothing and Dear Reader and You're on Your Own, Kid. Like, and honestly Labyrinth too. But right now, if I had to narrow it down to one, it would probably be Dear Reader. What is your favorite part of the Antihero music video? I think that my favorite part of the Antihero music video is when Taylor's running from all the ghosts, and she is running down this hallway trying to escape the ghosts, and she's in this corner being so vulnerable and like screaming. You can see her screaming, and she goes to answer the door and the problem's at the door. Like, I feel like that scene was just so crucial to the music video. And of course the bridge. Like, the script, Taylor can write her butt off, okay? Like, she is so incredible. Can I just, thank you. Okay, what is your favorite part of the Bejeweled music video? So I feel like my favorite part of the Bejeweled music video is definitely the beginning. Like, I love the part of that music video so much, like with the dialogue with the Haim sisters. They're the evil stepsisters, and Laura Dern, which is the evil stepmother. Taylor just wrote that so well. And the Haim sisters just executed it so perfectly. And then she's like, but I am going out tonight. You can't stop me. And I love the theme of it, like where she's acting like it's her Cinderella. And I feel like Cinderella applies a lot to her life, you know, because, you know, she feels trapped and she feels isolated, but like, she's like, I'm going out. Like, this album's very deep, but it's also like, I'm going out, you can't stop me. What city would you love to see Taylor tour in? So I absolutely want to see her in New York City, meaning East Rutherford, New Jersey. So that's always considered like the New York City show, because it's like 20 minutes out of Manhattan. I've never seen her at MetLife Stadium. Honestly, hearing Midnight Rain with the pouring rain, like, please tell me the weather forecast and I will jump on a flight. I definitely want to see her there. I definitely want to see her in Nashville this time around, and wherever the wind blows me. You guys will see me there. Which song are you most excited to see Taylor perform live? Maroon. I can't stop thinking about Maroon live. Like, that song was meant to be live. Cannot stop thinking about it if I tried. But literally all of them. Literally, I think about like how much fun the bridge is gonna be for Question, and I think about like how sassy Karma's gonna be. Like, it's gonna be like, this is why we can't have nice things, but like make it Midnights. And yeah, I'm so excited to see how she portrays this tour, the tour that's literally unannounced as we speak. Which song are you struggling to memorize? I feel like I'm most struggling to memorize, I want to say Maroon. Honestly, like, I've got most of it down, but the burgundy on my t-shirt when you, yeah, when you splash your wine, and then I lose it. And then I'm like, the mark you saw on my collarbone, the rest that grew between telephones, the lips I used to come home so scarlet, it was Maroon. But like, the first part of like the chorus, I don't know why I'm struggling, but I am. Okay. Which song surprised you the most when you first heard it? Midnight Rain. I want to say Midnight Rain shocked me the most, or Bigger Than the Whole Sky. But I honestly feel like it was definitely Midnight Rain. Bigger Than the Whole Sky was just so like gut-wrenching that it was like, oh, Taylor. Like, from that aspect, like emotionally, I think that's what shocked me the most. But then like, when I heard Midnight Rain, I was like, what? Taylor Swift? And I loved it immediately, but I was like thrown off. Like, in the best way possible. Which song describes your current mood? I feel like Karma, because I went through a really bad friendship breakup in 2020, and when Evermore came out, I had literally, that friendship had just ended. And if you've been on my channel for a long time, you can probably guess who and what circumstance I'm talking about. But it was honestly something I saw coming, but I wasn't the one to end it first, unfortunately. And I look back on that, and there were some really mean things said about me and some really untruthful things about me. But I feel like Evermore was my album where I was like, oh my god, like, I am leaning on you, literally like a tree, and the wind is blowing in a hurricane, but we're still standing. Like, that's exactly how I felt. Like, me and Evermore were this strong tree, and like, this person and the friends were the wind just absolutely trying to tear us down, but we didn't get tore down, because that's just how I felt about that. And now that Karma's out, I'm just kind of like, yeah, there's things in my life that like make me happy, and like, I know that, like, I'm not saying it's gonna come back to get you, but like, Karma is me being happy. Karma is me feeling relieved, and I didn't really realize how relieved I'd feel after that friendship ended until it ended. And then I was like, okay, honestly, Karma is the simple things in life. Karma is happiness in my life, and that's the best source of karma. Okay, which song did you listen to first when the album dropped? So, I always listen to the album in order. However, by the time I walked into the record store, it was already on Maroon. He was like, hey, like, we don't mind if you guys come in and like listen with us because we have it playing on vinyl. It was like 5 minutes before midnight. And he was like, but we can't sell it to you until midnight, but like, feel free to like come in and like, we can take pictures, all that. So we decided to do that. And by the time we got in there, Maroon was playing. So Maroon was actually the first song I heard. And when I tell you, my jaw was just wide open. And when I heard her go, that's a real legacy, I was like, I literally screamed. I literally screamed. Okay. What was your first impression? What was your first impression favorite on the first album listen? Question was like, when I first listened to the album, I loved them all, but I was also like distracted at the same time, like, you know, getting my vinyls and getting all that and like paying and stuff like that. And then Question came on and I had paid. I was just standing around with my friend and I was like, oh my God, like we were kind of just like listening to it. And let me tell you, like I was like, oh my God, Question was automatically one of my favorites. I remember listening to, trying to think, Labyrinth was automatically one of my favorites. I feel like those two definitely in particular were like my oh my God moments. And which song from the 3 AM edition is your favorite? Mine changes every day, like I said. However, Dear Reader has a very special place in my heart. Glitch is so good. Paris. I'm so in love that I might stop breathing, drew a map on your bedroom ceiling. See that news because we were somewhere. It's like, oh, and that bridge in Glitch, are you kidding me? But I feel like Dear Reader just has a very, very special place in my heart and in my soul. So I'm gonna say Dear Reader. I'm definitely gonna say Dear Reader. So yeah, you guys, that was really fun. I love you guys so much. Like I said, I love every single song on this album and I could literally like write an essay on how much I love every single one of these songs, but you know, for your entertainment, I definitely had to go ahead and answer, like, you know, I had to pick. So, you know, because when you're like, oh, like, what's your favorite song? And they're like all of them. It's like, okay, like, let's spice this up. But anyways, you guys, I love every single song. Every single song means so much to me, and it's so beautiful. This album is so, so, so amazing, and I really hope Taylor tours soonish. As she put on Graham Norton. But I love you guys so much, and yeah, I hope this video entertained you in some way, and I sincerely hope I see you, yes, you, in the next one. Bye, guys.